Hello there, friends. It's Jimmy Maverick. Hey, it's time for another best ball draft. I got to tell you, I thought I kicked ass on this draft, and then the ratings came out by Yahoo, and the team sucks, apparently. Even though I have Kareem Hunt and Jamar Chase on my bench, they're not good enough to be considered a week one starter for this team. How does that work? I don't get it at all, but you definitely want to check it out. Here we go.
Listen up. It's time for the Fantasy Maverick podcast, starring the guy who's going to help you win that fantasy championship, Jimmy Maverick.
Hello there, friends. It's Jimmy Maverick. Welcome to another edition of the Fantasy Maverick podcast. Hey, we are going to do a best ball live draft on Yahoo right now. It is loaded up right now. We are going to pick from the 6th position. It's a 10-team league, half PPR. Is one quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, a flex, and I think it's like 8 or 9 bench slots. So we're going to go ahead and give this thing a try. Let me just set this up. Before we begin, I want to invite you to go to my website, fantasyfootballmaverick.com. I've got an app that's going to help you pick players. It's called My Perfect Fantasy Draft. It's located right here on my website. You can only find it on my website, fantasyfootballmaverick.com. When you subscribe and go in, I've got a best ball mode. That's right. Now, what is best ball mode here? Well, it's set up specifically for Yahoo. I'm going to say no to filters. And as I said, it's a 10-team league. We're going to be picking 6. So you just have to answer these 3 questions, and it'll get it set up. So you can see the player list right here. Here's the position filters. It's going to bring in the round filters for each round of the draft, telling us who to pick, who the best options are. And I'm just going to minimize the player recommendations so we just see the names. You can see it's recommending Antonio Gibson, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, all great choices for the upcoming season. Likewise, Alvin Kamara, a long shot. Dalvin Cook, long shot. I don't think he'll make it. Derrick Henry does not rate very well, so let's kind of stay away from him. Although I doubt he would make it to us. Although it looks like Alvin Kamara might make it to us. Look at that. They got Alvin Kamara rated 6th here. That's very late. You never, and the order on the draft list on the draft board kind of defines how the draft's going to go. So we might be able to get Kamara. I'd be totally happy with taking Kamara for my first pick. You can see the draft is going to start here in 3 minutes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize my queue here to queue up some players. So if we look at the running backs here, obviously Antonio Gibson is the highest rated, but he's a reach right now, which means he might make it to our 2nd round pick. I really like the idea of getting him with 2nd, especially if I can get Alvin Kamara. So let's queue up Alvin Kamara, and I got to go to running backs here. And I also do like Antonio Gibson. Who else is on the list here? Jonathan Taylor, Aaron Jones. Jonathan Taylor, where are you? Jonathan Taylor, he'll probably be gone. Aaron Jones, I do very much like as well. As far as wide receivers go, obviously you can take the top receivers here, Hill, Diggs, or Adams. I don't think I'd take them in the 1st round, but we'll see if any of these guys make it to our 2nd pick. That might be worth looking at. So if we go to wide receivers, we'll just go, Adam. Actually, I don't want Adams. He's the one I don't want. And let's see here for tight ends, obviously Travis Kelce. Sometimes he's been making it to the 2nd round. Definitely want to get myself an elite tight end. The Kittle, Waller, one of those 3 guys. If we can get one of them in the 3rd round, that's really what I would consider most optimal. And we should be able to get him in the 3rd round. As far as quarterbacks go, no quarterbacks to worry about in the 1st round. Not even in the 2nd round, so we don't need to worry about that. But let's just go to this draft board. 1 minute. I'm just going to pause until this thing starts, and we will get going. All right, so we are off, and it is a 30-second timer, so it's going to go pretty quickly here. And just to let you know, so what is the best ball mode in my app? So the best ball mode, all my players are rated according to a VORC score. You'll see VORC here. And that stands for value, outlook, reliability, and consistency. It's these 4 columns right here. It's how I like to rate players. But in best ball, consistency doesn't matter, because if your player has a poor week, he'll just be on the bench and someone else will start. So you don't have to worry about it as much. Now look at that. Both Jonathan Taylor and Alvin Kamara did come to us. But I got to say, man, I got to take Alvin Kamara. Best option right now. Great value, 6th overall. I mean, again, that's what you would expect. So let's go ahead and I'm going to take Kamara with my first pick. Now, on the second round here, so the Vork score doesn't include consistency in best ball mode. So players that are less consistent will be more prominent on the draft board, and the bonus that high consistency players get won't be as big. But Antonio Gibson is kind of like my top choice here for the second pick. I love the idea of getting him second. Other running backs, Najee Harris, CEH are both really good. So let's get them queued up. So for running backs, there's CEH, there's Najee, right? Whoops. Najee, CEH. How about for wide receivers? We got players like Metcalf, Hopkins, Brown. Okay, so it came to us. Look at that. Antonio Gibson did make it to us. I got to say, I really, really like the upside of Antonio Gibson this year. He is a top target of mine, especially if you're picking late, because he's going to go early second round, but definitely has the ability to make your team amazing as far as a potential RB1 upside with Antonio Gibson. And that's legit. So Metcalf, Hopkins, Brown, let me get those guys on the queue. But again, I think we're going to go with one of the elite tight ends for the next pick. There's Brown. Who was the third guy? Oh, Hopkins. All right. And it looks like Metcalf is already gone. We already looked at the tight ends. Quarterbacks in the second round, again, no one's coming off. Third round, Patrick Mahomes, if we wanted to take Patrick Mahomes, although I don't think I'm going to bother with him on this game. But Kamara and Gibson, I love that pair. That is a great way to start. We got about 6 picks to us. You can see both Kittle and Waller are available. Now, of the two, Waller definitely is the one I want more. And because this is only a 10-team league, it's easy to get one of these guys. Oh, and it looks like, oh no, Waller's still there. It'll be easy to get those guys in the third round. In a lot of cases now, if you want Waller, you're probably going to have to take him in the second round, unless you pick real early. You know, if your first, second, or third pick, you might be able to swing that you might still be available. Either Kittle or Waller might make it to your third round pick. But for most purposes, Waller is going to be going in the second round in most drafts. He's very high demand. I'm surprised I don't see him. Is he buried on the draft board here? Where the heck is he? What? They got him at 42? Are you kidding? That's stupid. That is stupidly low, especially for a half PPR league. He's valuable. You can see Clyde Edwards-Helaire is still on the board. That's really good. So let's go. Okay, so it looks like someone took Kittle. So let's go ahead. Let's take Waller, man. That's a great value with our third pick. You can see Waller. He's a little bit overvalued here, but I think he's a fine choice, and he's going to be a top 3 option, probably a top 2 option on most weeks. So if we go to the next round, you can see the app is recommending Mike Evans, CeeDee Lamb, Miles Sanders. Evans, again, great choice for best ball. He's super inconsistent, but he has a really high ceiling. So that's really good. And who else do we have here? For wide receivers, it's CeeDee Lamb, Robert Woods. Let's get both those guys on. So there's CeeDee Lamb. There's Robert Woods. Okay, that's really good. And it looks like we might have some other options for wide receiver. Running back, we went back to running back. We got Montgomery and Swift are long shots. Really, Montgomery is the only one really worth looking at here if he were to make it to us. Oh, and he is still available. Wow. And then I'm not really looking at quarterbacks here. We've got our tight end, so we don't need to worry about that. So I think we definitely need to get our first wide receiver, though, because we don't have one yet. But if we look at the wide receiver list, who's tops right now? So, Allen Robinson would be an excellent choice, I think. He shouldn't even be available. Where is he? 34th overall is his value. Let's take Robinson as our 1, and then hopefully someone like CeeDee Lamb would make it back to our next pick. So let's just look at the 5th round though. 5th round wide receivers. Woods is a long shot. We got Cooper Kupp, DJ Moore. Both those guys are good choices. Let's get them set. So there's Kupp. There's Moore. Okay. And if we look at running backs in the 5th round, anyone that are, Etienne is a nice choice. Edmonds rates very well. I do like Etienne. I think he's going to be an exciting option. So I do like that. There's Chase Edmonds. See, Chris Carson is still on the board. Wow, that's also. Chris Carson is a guy I would definitely take if he would make it back to us. He is not going to make it to the 46th pick. No, he's already gone. He was already taken. He's like, somebody already noticed it. What is he still doing on the board? CeeDee Lamb, still on the board. Get CeeDee Lamb as my 2. Holy cow. That would be amazing. So right now we're rocking Allen Robinson, Kamara, Gibson, and Waller as our top 4 players. That's a great set of players, I got to say. Super exciting. You see Robert Woods is still available as well. So we're looking pretty good. Where do they have CeeDee? Oh, did someone just take CeeDee Lamb? Someone just took CeeDee Lamb. That's a bummer. But if Woods is really super good. I don't know if he'll make it to us. It's very close. We'll have to see. You can see Travis Etienne, Cooper Kupp. I'm okay with waiting on another running back until I get myself fill out these wide receivers. Oh, look at that. Someone did take Woods. So Kupp is still available, as we would expect him to be available. Let's just look at the wide receivers. So we got Thielen and Johnson, 2 guys I'm not super excited about. I think Cooper Kupp is kind of the best option on the board right now. Let's go ahead and take him as our 2. That's a nice combo. Let's look at the 6th round. Wide receivers in the 6th round. Who could we get? Oh, Tyler Lockett, Jamar Chase, Brandon Ayuk. I like those guys. T. Higgins. So let's queue up some wide receivers. So there's Tyler Lockett. Oh, he's probably not going to make it to us. There's T. Higgins. There's Ayuk. And let's see here. Oh, Jamar Chase. Is he still on the board? Where is he? He might already be gone. No, he's still there. Look at where they got him buried. Holy cow. See, that's the thing, man. It's kind of out of sight, out of mind on these draft boards. And if you're getting guys that aren't on the screen here that you can see, chances are people aren't going to know about that. So Yahoo has some of these crazy things where you can get players, really good players, much later than you would expect just because of how they have them ranked. Okay, so look at this. Etienne is still on the board. Oh, man, that would be a great flex. We got Chase Edmonds. But Jamar Chase for our wide receiver 3, I think that is excellent. That is super good. Although he shares the same bye week as Allen Robinson, that's a little bit of an issue. What's going on with the quarterbacks right now? Who's still on the board? Okay, so 5 have been taken. Dak Prescott is still there, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait to get a quarterback here. Let's look at. Let's go to the 7th round. And for the 7th round, we got players like Chase Claypool. For running backs, who do we got? Oh, we got players like Michael Carter. Okay, so I do like that. So let's go to wide receivers. There's Chase Claypool. And for running backs, Edmonds is still on the board. Look at that. Kareem Hunt's still on the board. So there's Carter. Oh, he's, again, buried very deeply on the draft board. So it looks like Dak got taken. I'm going for like a Brady, but the Stafford is kind of like my go-to. I really like the upside of Stafford. Tannehill's good. Either of those guys are good, and you could be one of the last people in your league to take a quarterback and just let's stock up on all these other positions. Kareem Hunt's still on the board. I don't know what's going on with that. Why is everybody ignoring Kareem Hunt? Come on, Ultralight. Don't take Kareem Hunt. Oh my God, he didn't take Kareem Hunt. I am absolutely going to take Kareem Hunt. Well, check out my running back so far. So I got I've got Kamara, I got Gibson, and I got Hunt in the flex. Love that. I love it. Okay. So heading to the 8th round, Trey Sermon. And a player, Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette, those guys, they can have big weeks. That's worth it in a best ball league. You can totally take a chance on those guys. Sermon and Jones. Although I got to say, I just did a podcast talking about Sermon, and I'm kind of liking his situation a lot less than I used to. It's just I don't think it's as good as most people are thinking it's going to be, just because of the nature of that offense. Okay, so Carter is still on the board. I do like Carter. You can see Leonard Fournette is still on the board. Who's available? Who do we got here? This is hard. I think I'm going to take Carter. And then let's go back to wide receivers because we do need to look at wide receivers. So for pick 9, what do we got for wide receivers? Robbie Anderson, Brandon Cooks, Jerry Jeudy. Love all those guys. There's Robbie Anderson, Brandon Cooks. Is Jeudy here? Where's Jeudy? Is he already gone? Yep, he is already gone. Seems too early. There's another rookie, Devonta Smith. Although I've already got rookies on this team. I don't want to go overboard on that. Kenyon Drake, I do like. Is Drake still on the board? Yeah, he's still there. Let's see here. What about quarterbacks? Saying Hurts and Rodgers. Well, we might want to take our quarterback. If we want to go Brady, let's see here. And is Antonio Brown still available? He's probably gone. No, he's still there. Try to go for a stack of Brady and Antonio Brown. I could do that. Let's take Brady. That offense is going to be humming this year. A little concerned about his knees. Had that full MCL tear, and he's working his way back from that. That's a little concerning, but we'll get another quarterback. At least one. We might take 2. All right, and so let's just move on to the 10th round. Let's see what we got. 10th round players, wide receivers. Cooks, Chenault. I love Chenault. Let's get Chenault on the list. Wide receivers. There's Chenault. Antonio Brown. Oh, Antonio Brown's again another one who's buried on the draft board. 146. That's kind of crazy. Let's look at the running backs. As far as running backs go, who do we got? Darrell Henderson, A.J. Dillon, Gus Edwards. Definitely need to get all those guys marked. Dillon, Gus Edwards, Darrell Henderson. All right. So LaVisca has week 7. Cooks is still there too, although I really like the upside of Chenault. So let's go for Chenault. And we can go back to running backs on the next one. So we got, or maybe just get Antonio Brown as our last running back, last wide receiver. Although, I don't know, Drake is there, Dillon, Edwards, Henderson, they're all still there. So let's go to the 11th round and see what kind of players we can look at for that round. So Jamal Williams, Hines, those guys don't really thrill me. Hines could be good for, for best ball. Not consistent. Either is Jamal Williams, but they could have some big games. Jamal Williams, is on Detroit, though. That's a crappy team. Who do we got on wide receivers? Mike Williams would be a great choice for best ball. Mike Williams. Okay. And again, we're kind of riding the snake with Antonio Brown. If we want to take him, if he makes it to us, we should definitely take him. As far as tight ends, let's see what tight ends are still available. Logan Thomas is still there. Like that. I like the idea of going with Logan Thomas. All right, so we got Drake, we got Dillon, we got Edwards, Henderson. Oh, there's a lot of options here. But I think let's just get our last wide receiver. Love Antonio Brown as my fifth. Is it my 5th or 6th? Let's see here. I got 3. I got Robinson, Kupp, Chase, Chenault, and Brown. Oh, that's really good. Okay, I really like that. We don't need any more wide receivers. We're going to go running backs for the rest of this thing. We're heading to pick number 11. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were looking at Williams or Hines. Maybe Tony Pollard. Is he still on the board? I think Pollard is gone. He appears to be taken already. Oh, look, here's someone like James Conner is still available. I think that guy, although not a high reliability player, I want to stay away from those kind of players in best ball. Let's see here. Man, there are some good options. Who's still available at quarterback? Got Fitz. Looks like someone took, there's Trey Lance. Okay, so we got to make a decision here. I'm going to go for A.J. Dillon. I'm going to take that. Kenyon Drake just keeps getting ignored. It's great value here where we're at. Okay. Let's go to the 12th. So let's see here. We got tight ends. Smith, Higbee, Ingram. We could do Higbee. Get him on the queue. Is he already gone? He's gone. Okay, who else? Ingram, is he still there? Yeah, he's still there. It's a contract year for Evan Ingram. That could be a really good choice. We don't need any wide receivers. We're kind of done with wide receivers. McKissick. It'd be good to get McKissick because we have Antonio Gibson. There's McKissick. And look, Latavius Murray's still there. Back up to Antonio Brown. I'm not sure I want to bother with him. Latavius Murray, I think he's like 32 now. Logan Thomas still on the board. Oh, did someone take? Someone took Fitz. Matt Ryan's still there. I think we should take our second quarterback. Tough to pass on Logan Thomas. Shoot. You know what? I can't pass on Logan Thomas this late. That is just insane value. Nice upside. I don't think I need another. I don't think I need another tight end. As Waller is 8, Thomas is 9. Perfect. Okay. So, and it looks like someone took Matt Ryan. Well, I knew I was going to miss out. I like Trey Lance as a speculative pick. Maybe if he makes it to the end. J.D. McKissick's still available. I think we should get him with our next pick. How many more spots? We got 4 more bench slots. So, all right, let's do J.D. McKissick. And I don't really want to go Roethlisberger because I already got Brady. What about? Oh boy, it looks like all the rookie quarterbacks have been taken. Daniel Jones could certainly surprise. Oh, and of course he just got taken. Oh, and someone just took Trey Lance. Shoot. All right. I got to do something about quarterbacks here. I have waited too long. You know what? Derek Carr is a very safe choice. Less problematic than these other guys in front of him. Cam Newton, I think, is a safe choice with the rush yards. But there's the potential of the Mac Jones. Sam Darnold also could be a really good choice. I really like the situation he's in is just fantastic. All right, I want to look at the running backs since we're going to be waiting here. Lindsey, Wilson, Penny could be good. You know what? I'm going to take Penny. And I'm just continuing to wait on the quarterback. I got 2 bench slots left. I could maybe go for like Jameis Winston too, although we don't know if he's going to be the starter, but he certainly would offer a ton of upside. Maybe I close it out with Carr and Winston. But I like this team, man. This is a really good team. I like my bench. Can't believe I got Logan Thomas when I got him. Got some quality backups. I'm just riding with Tom Brady. That's the biggest risk of this team right now. I'm interested to see how they rate this. It's a pretty darn good team, man. Whew. Tons of upside here. I'm going to take Winston. And I could also just go and take Taysom Hill. Why not? Just lock up whoever it's going to be for New Orleans, which is going to be a good offense. Why not go for that? It's almost like I'm stacking New Orleans here because I got Kamara. I think that's the only New Orleans player I have. It's here. 9. Okay, good. Yeah. So I think we're good with the bye weeks here. And okay, so that's about it. I'm interested to see how they rate this team. They've been pretty rough on me. I gotta say, they've not like the last one I did, which I thought was really, really good. I got some great running backs, but the thing is, it has them all with like split usage and doesn't have their projections really good. So it ranked me terrible. But shoot, I mean, I got so many high upside players for as far as running backs go. I was super excited, but this might be a little bit better. I mean, the running back combo of Kamara and Gibson and Hunt as my flex, I think that's really good. Oh, shoot. Someone took Taysom. What a jerk. I almost had New Orleans locked up. Okay, I'll go with Derek Carr. Because I got Waller. I got a stack with Waller there. Let's see here. Maybe as far as rush yards, is there anyone else here? I mean, shoot, it might make more sense to go Newton just for the rush yards and the touchdowns, the rushing touchdowns. I'm gonna go for that, just because that gives you a safe floor. Okay, so I've got interesting quarterback situation with some really good upside. But I'll be right back as soon as they have a rating for this. All right, so apparently Yahoo doesn't like this team either. 9th, that's what it ranked me. 9th. I don't get it, man. Tom Brady, awesome offense. I got him stacked with Antonio Brown. I've got Allen Robinson, Cooper Kupp, Antonio Brown, Laviska Shenault as my top 4 wide receivers, with Jamar Chase not even on there because he doesn't score enough points. Alvin Kamara, Antonio Gibson. It's got Kareem Hunt on the bench too. Again, over 10 points. I got Michael Carter, A.J. Dillon, J.D. McKissick, and Rashad Penny as my backups here for running backs. I got Darren Waller and Logan Thomas as my tight ends. I'm telling you what, man, this is ridiculous. I do not agree with them. Look, I looked at my value plays here. Check it out. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 top 60 value players in this league. That is outstanding. Plus, again, I've got the Tom Brady, Antonio Brown stack. I've got Jameis Winston and Alvin Kamara stack. Cam Newton, I don't have stacked with anybody, but again, a nice, reliable group of players. I did get a couple of low reliables. Who did I get? Penny and Newton. Oh yeah, though those guys are low reliability, but they're strictly backups. Most everybody is high reliability, and again, the value is outstanding. 8 top 60 value players. That is super, super good, and that's why you can see Jamar Chase and Kareem Hunt aren't even in my starting lineup. That's ridiculous that they don't like it. Plus, Kamara and Gibson are my 6th and 7th most valuable player overall. 2 top 10 value players on my team. So, I don't know. I disagree wholeheartly with this assessment. Plus, I got Darren Waller, top 3 tight end every single week. So, I'm flummoxed, man. I don't know what to do. This team is super deep, and yet it doesn't like it. It doesn't like my team. But again, Yahoo ratings, you always have to take it with a grain of salt because they don't know what the hell they're talking about most of the time. So anyway, again, another day, another best ball team that I really, really like, and yet Yahoo doesn't. And that's just based on the week 1 point projection, by the way. But that is it. So anyway, what do you guys think? Does this team suck? I don't think this team sucks. There's some good players on here. I got tons of upside on these players. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about these ratings. I don't agree with them. And I think they're ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. You tell me below, what do you think? Where did I mess up on this draft? I don't think I did. I mean, except except for the quarterback, my backup quarterback. I messed up on that. That's the scariest part of my team, I think, overall. But frankly, Tom Brady's going to be great this year, as he always is. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Have yourself a great fantasy day, and I will talk to you soon.